We would now like to ask Jayden's teacher to the stage to pay their respects to this wonderful young man, Richard McDaniel, who will speak on behalf of the teachers and staff of Upper Coombe State College.
So as Lionel said, my name is Richard McDaniel. I had the pleasure of teaching Jayden over the last 2 years. I'm here today to speak on behalf of the staff of Upper Coombe State College and share just a few of their sentiments. Jayden joined our school community at the start of 2012, and if you know, actually began in Year 12. His maths teacher, Mr. Bray, here today, recalls a really quiet boy who sat himself down right in the middle of the front row, and for that first week furiously copied everything down from the board. His application of the task was amazing. He couldn't do any of the questions, but he certainly got them all down. So it was realised pretty quickly he probably should be enrolled in Year 11, and so the change was made. And that turned out to be an excellent decision, because it led to Jayden meeting people who would have become great friends of his, and that he celebrated graduating with in 2013. We were Jayden's teachers only for the 2 years, but in that time we noticed significant changes in his character. He truly grew from a boy into a young man. His confidence and focus improved markedly, and while he was never the most academic student, we couldn't question his persistence. Despite finding his chosen subjects difficult, he stuck at them. And he had what Mrs. Cullen, his chemistry teacher, described as some real moments in Year 12, where the pieces started to fall in place. There were a lot of conversations about his chosen pathway and difficult choices for what would best suit Jayden. But through it all, he managed to exude an ability to go with the flow and not get too stressed about it. Not too often anyway. I myself really noticed this change after being away from the college for his first semester in Year 12. When I retook the class for the second half of the year, much had changed in Jayden's life. He had a very settled and great circle of friends, and a wonderful new relationship that clearly changed his whole outlook. These elements and a new level of maturity defined the man he became. No matter what happened in class or outside, Jayden always maintained his quirky sense of humour. Mr. Helmore, his pathways teacher, his maths teacher, I think one other in there as well, his physics while I was away, knew him really well, and recalls how when he was frustrated or when he couldn't get something in class, rather than swear, he could say French toast. And so he was never one of the major contributors to the swear jar that Year 12 class had. There was also, for some reason, he referred to himself as potassium. And I really would like someone to shed some light on that one for me. I've got no idea why. Ask anyone to get an impression of Jayden and a familiar theme emerges. He's the boy with the big smile constantly plastered on his face. Always laughing, always maintaining an amazing demeanour, and always displaying a real enjoyment of sharing great times with his peers. Everyone contributes something unique to the people around them, and Jayden was no exception. It's a great skill to be able to lighten the mood, see the fun in a situation, and do it in such a way as to be infectious to those in the room. Jayden had that skill, and that is why we are all lucky to have shared time with him, and why we look forward to seeing him again one day.